everyone, welcome to A Godly Home. Tonight we are going to make a recipe out of the Cooking with the Horse and Buggy People cookbook. My husband's grandmother bought me this cookbook right after we were first married, and I love this cookbook. And I am going to share with you a cake recipe that does not take eggs that I have used throughout all the years that I've been married. Anytime I'm running short on eggs, and of course right now we're all running short on eggs, I am going to double the recipe from how it's written so that I can use it a 9x13 pan and make it a little bigger. It just makes a small cake, but if you want to make like just a 1-layer cake, cut the recipe in half from what I'm showing you. We are going to start by adding 3 cups of sifted flour. And to that, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of baking cocoa. I'm going to do them heaping because my husband likes a dark cake. And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. We're going to add just a little sprinkle of salt. And then 2 cups of white sugar. I'm going to be opening this big sugar that Nessa got me from Nessa's Nook. Now I'm just going to take my fork and combine these ingredients. This recipe is called Lazy Wife Cake, by the way. It is so simple to make. Now, we're going to make a hole. In that first hole, we're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. Two teaspoons of vanilla. And then in the next hole, we are going to put 14 tablespoons of oil. 1, 2, 13, 14. Leave it to the Amish. There's got to be a better way to measure that oil than tablespoons. I will do the math on that for you. Then we make a third hole. And down in that hole, we are going to put 2 tablespoons of vinegar. All right, now we're going to pour 2 cups of cold water right over that whole thing. Okay, and then we're going to mix it with a fork. We might as well set our oven to 350 degrees at this point, and we'll start mixing this with a fork. Now, when my husband heard I was making this tonight, he was very leery that you'd be able to taste the vinegar in this. But what he didn't realize is he's been eating this cake our entire married life, and he likes it. You cannot taste the vinegar in there at all. Nobody will know. And I'm just going to mix that until all the lumps are out. It does take a little bit of effort. And then I'm just going to pour it out into a greased 9x13 pan and bake it 25 to 30 minutes. And I will see you back then. Look how beautiful that batter is. So in this canning jar, I have some of my homemade buttercream frosting. And what I do is, like, when I make some frosting for a birthday cake or something, any leftover, I just freeze in canning jars. And then it's like a pre-made frosting ready to go. It freezes beautifully. This is just a plain buttercream frosting with some vanilla extract in it. But tonight on this chocolate cake, we are going to add another flavoring to the frosting. And I had talked to you guys on Cooking for Two this week on how I like to stock extracts, because the extracts can flavor up some things that I'm cooking from scratch. So, like right now, I have banana extract, I have peppermint extract, lemon extract, that one's peppermint, orange extract, and almond extract. And almond extract makes things taste like cherry flavor if you've never used that. So I asked my husband what kind of extract he wanted me to use, and he said raspberry. So I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of raspberry extract to that homemade buttercream frosting. And that will just give it a wonderful raspberry flavor. It's chocolate cake, raspberry frosting, delicious. About a teaspoon. I didn't measure, but about a teaspoon. I'm just going to stir that in. I'm going to give it a little taste for you guys here. Delicious. That's what we'll be frosting it with. So I didn't get a very good picture of this or a very good ending to this video, but this is a great recipe and we enjoyed it a lot. And the photo's kind of funny. It was late at night and we didn't want to wait for the cake to cool. So we cut just 2 pieces and spread a little bit of frosting on those so that we could eat our cake and go to bed. And then I actually frosted it the next morning, but I didn't get a very good picture because This one was like hot cake with frosting, and then the other one would have been like the cake frosted with some of the pieces missing. So you'll just have to take my word for it that this is great. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Bye.